Right, and how important was that victory for the lads?
Massive, obviously. Everyone knows it ain't been the easiest last few weeks for us, do you know what I mean? But I think, especially the result last week was the kind of the stepping stone to get a bigger result in terms of the win this week, and I think everyone's delighted in the changing room, so it's massive to kick on that for the rest of the season.
Going through that run when it was 4 league games without losing the games effectively, what's that like for the dressing room? What's that like for the boys?
It's never a nice feeling, especially early in the season. Do you know what I mean? It's like a bit of pill to swallow when it's result after result after result. Do you know what I mean? And it's not kind of clicking, and you can feel a bit like tension in the crowd, in the changing room. But especially with a win like that, it can definitely break all of that, and it's like the results before never happened. Do you know what I mean?
How much does confidence get rocked, and how much do you lose belief in what it is that you're trying to achieve?
I don't think you lose belief. I think the belief's always there because the manager says we've got a good group of players. Do you know what I mean? We know what we're about. I think sometimes it can just be a little bit of, I don't know, what's the word? I wouldn't say belief, but I'd say like it can be a little bit of like I can't think of the word to describe it. But going forward, I think that, like I said, anything with a win can solve any problem really.
You've just said it. It's fantastic to do what we did last week and then to build on it here at home. Reaction of the fans was fantastic.
No, exactly, yeah. Especially to get a win like that at home, I think it's big, much much bigger than doing it away. Do you know what I mean? I think it can give the fans a bit more belief in us. Do you know what I mean? And I think going forward, we can hopefully give them more to enjoy the game when they come to watch.
Initially watching from the bench, is it the kind of game where you sit there and you think, I could affect this?
Yeah, in a way, when you're on the bench, you're always looking the team playing and thinking, what could I do? What areas can you get in? And I think there's positives being on the bench sometimes, but you can see the game from afar. But I think definitely coming on, you have belief that you can change it. Even though we was playing well all the game, really, I think like it was a game to come on where you can add something. But I think that the foundations were already put in place by the rest of the team early on.
You're closing the ball down. Your eyes must have lit up at that point. But then when it actually works, it comes off you, and it's just you and the keeper. Yeah. What goes through your mind?
I don't know. One of the boys said in the change room, any other part of the body that I block it with goes out for a goal kick or goes back to the keeper. But luckily, it hit me soft bit of the thigh. And it's never an easy one when I'm on with the keeper because you have so many options to do. You go around him, like dink him or through his legs, slot. But obviously he's got to pick one and stay true to that. And then hopefully, like I said, we see it hit the back of the net.
The next question out of my mouth there was, it looked like you'd set your decision very early because you could tell by your body shape, and it came off for you.
Yeah, I think the worst thing you can do is overthink it. If you've got an idea in your head, what you're going to do, and then just put they say, get good contacts on the ball and. Yeah, good feeling.
Everybody in the stadium has been so desperate for something like that to happen, and it puts us in front and the win's there. Yeah. It makes it even better, doesn't it?
100%. Like you said, it's massive for the fans. Don't get me wrong. It's a big it's a massive confidence booster for them for the games going forward. But I think in order for them to be happy going forward, the win for us gives us that confidence that we can go out and do it again. Do you know what I mean? So I think it works. We work together. Do you know what I mean? In terms of getting results going forward.
The manager's been demanding more from you, Lofty. He's made no secret of that. You've made no secret that you're up for that challenge. Yeah. This helps, doesn't it?
No, definitely. I think I've struggled a little bit in the weeks before. Do you know what I mean? Not with anything. Just I think, like you said, anyone wants to be playing games and doing well for the team, and that's massive for me. I can get that down a little bit sometimes when you can't give everything for the team, but especially when you get to reward them with a goal, there's nothing better. Do you know what I mean? And like you said, the gaffer's been hard on me, but I think that's only got the best out of me going forward. So I think it's been a help.
Not just the goal, but everything seemed to go right for you today. You were putting yourself about, spraying the passes about. Yeah. That shows that the confidence is still there.
Yeah, no, definitely, yeah, exactly. Like the coaches always say, if you can get the first bit of that play when you first come on, if you get that right, you get a bit of confidence from that, and then you just build on it. Do you know what I mean? If you try and complicate it early on, and then I don't know, things can go wrong. But if you just keep it simple, for me anyway, I think it helps going forward. So.
It doesn't matter what club you're at, there's nothing like scoring in front of the home fans.
Definitely, and luckily the goal I scored against Scunthorpe was the same. The fans there was a good support of fans there. I think, and this one as well. Obviously, to get the win and to get it over the line, I think, and to share that moment with the fans and stuff is a special moment.
It'll keep you in the frame for the big TV game on Friday night.
Hopefully, obviously, like you said, you can only build on that, and I think that whatever team the manager chooses, I think they'll have confidence going into that to get through to the next round in that.
You must be pleased with your minutes to goal return, Ryan, because you just keep plugging away and the goals keep coming.
Yeah, no, definitely, like you said, stats will tell you the more game time you get, the more goals and more chances you're going to get. But like you said, all I can do in the time I get to play is if I can just take my chances when I get it, which I've done in the last 2 I've scored. Do you know what I mean? It's just, that's all you can do really. But yeah, I'll be happy with that.